Hello. Happy whatever day it is. Look what I have. Oh my. Half of your face is the sunlight, dear. Half of you is sun. It's like her neck is glowing. Hey. Hello. Yeah, she was in like the perfect spot in her normal spot and she looked super cute and I was like, hell yeah, they're gonna be so excited to see her. And then she walked over my keyboard, unplugging it, making beep boop sounds, pressed some buttons while I was trying to type, and then sat over here. Unfortunately, I have to reach past you to get my water. This is water. Relax. Half of daughter is son? Yes. What's the matter? Hey. What's wrong? Is it birds? Do you hear birds? Little dork. She always wants to participate, except when she doesn't. She's been a little rabid today. I had to go get her more food and stuff, which is great because I had the morning in which to do it. Incredible. Didn't have to waste my weekend time with my own husband. Where are you going? I can't. I can't get her. I'm sorry.
Karkalla, hi.
Hi. Hold on. Putting the camera back where it's supposed to live. There we go. Hey Claw, thank you. Thank you for 20 months. Thank you for tier 2 subbing. I super appreciate that. That's the love of 2 subs. Please don't listen to me. Anyway, hi. Yes, this morning I had to go to the cat store.
Oh, new carrot.
Hey Mazram, welcome back. Thank you for 10 months. 10 million months. I went to the kitty cat food store and I purchased her more kitty cat food. And I bought her some, they didn't have, I already told March this. She moved my camera, I think. Whatever. I had to eat her normal food, but I was looking for minnows because I wanted to give her a little treat. Because we recently found out that like she really likes fish now, but if she eats it in like full meal form, she gets an itchy face. But I tried her some treats and those worked. So I'm trying to like give her a little bit of fish and like a snack. So we can like moderate it. So I bought her minnows, but they didn't have cat minnows. They only had dog minnows. And the person was like, oh yeah, they're the same. It's just size. And I was like, oh, okay. But I got home and I went to give her one and it was like this big. I was like, oh shit. She just like, like ate it out of my hand. Was like, ah, yes. And then she followed me around screaming until I gave her another one. Luckily, some of the other ones are a lot smaller. So I gave her a smaller one. I walked away to keep typing on my computer and I heard her just going, wow, wow, in the kitchen. So, I've unleashed something. Bought a new cat? No. Though I've unlocked a new type of cat in my own house. Yeah, she is a little whiner. She should be happy. Anyway, so now she's like, she's been following me around all day. And she's currently sleeping in the printer, though she's going to knock my calendar down. Yeah, wow, that's the sound she makes. Okay, let's get into the video game because the weather says it's gonna get hot. Almost 90, which I don't like because in this new setup, I haven't quite figured out. I think I need to I have blackout curtains for these, but not these. And I have sheer curtains for these and not these. So I think what I need to do is get both for both. That way I can like, and that'll stop the heat somehow. And also not feel like I'm in a tomb. But I don't know, we'll see. I thought we were gonna beat this game on Tuesday and we didn't. So I assume we're in the last area. But then like a bunch of weird stuff happened. It's like the only way to describe it is to call it really weird, I think. Yeah, trying to save our hometown. Yeah, I have blackout curtains for here. The problem is, actually, I'll show you. Watch what happens. Maybe it'll be fine. And if I can do this, it'll actually be really nice for me and I won't get so hot. Did it mess up the lighting? Kinda did. Okay, what if I do? Lighting is hard. I'm not good at it. But now it feels like I'm in a dark tomb. So like, what am I supposed to do? I don't like this. It makes me look like bright pink. I don't know. It's a whole mess. So this is how I can keep it the coolest in here. Let's try this. Maybe we can play video games longer. But it does feel like I'm in the dark. It's such a shame I can't get the camera over there because she is grooming herself in a stupid way. You have blackout curtains in your room, but the rest of the house has plants that need light. So I installed a double curtain rods in the front of our house. So there's blackout curtains that are sage colored basically, and you can open them, and then there's like sheer curtains, so I can either block the sun when it's super hot or let the light in or have them both open. It's been very nice. It was just hard to install because they were heavy curtain rods. Hey, hello everyone. All right, Traysia. All right, here's what happened not yesterday. Here's what happened stream yesterday. We're in the port of Johanna. One night, 6 months ago, a blue, eerie ship arrived at the port, and a man got out and went to the mayor/master of the town's mansion. And then it set on fire, and then only one man left. And then a castle was built, and then, as if no one was helping, and then part of the town with the castle was enveloped in a wall. And then every house outside of that wall was burned down. This happened over 6 months, supposedly. And then a bunch of people had their loved ones, specifically their like daughters and wives, stolen and kidnapped and put in the castle so that they couldn't fight back. I don't know when that happened. It was at some point in time between all those things. So we show up and we're like, hey, what gives? And our parents are there and we're like, hey, why are you in Traysia's old house? And they're like, well, our house got burned down. They let us live here. Oh, okay. So how to explain what happened? There's a town under ours and then another one under that. But what matters is that we went to a lighthouse and an old man told us about everything we just said. But then while we were talking to that man, we got captured and put into a prison, which we then broke out of and had to walk through the dark, literally completely dark. And I couldn't really tell what was going on, but we managed to get out. We ended up in a forest. We walked back here. We went into the castle. We heard Traysia's voice through a wall and we were like, oh crap, what do? We have to get in there. So we talked to the elder, who told us to go talk to a blind man. The blind man was apparently one of the people who helped construct all of this stuff. And the game doesn't imply it very much, but I think he's blind now because the person, it's Floyd. Like, I know nobody in the game has said it's Floyd, but I know it's Floyd because there's no way I thwarted him for years and then he almost dead chose to go anywhere but my town to destroy it. Anyway, so a blind man told me that he was going to send one of his pupils to the castle to show me where a secret entrance was. It took me a very long time to find this person because they were like just off of the screen in the normal path that you go where the hostages were. Anyway, so I went there and we saved Traysia, but for some reason, while we were escaping with Traysia, Bannicky was like, go ahead, everyone, I'll hold them off, even though, my game is too loud. That sound hurt my earballs, whatever. Even though I have max defense, every single character has 999 defense. So Bannicky left me again. And now if I try to do anything, Traysia says, we can't leave without Bannicky. So you're telling me, first of all, the hostages were released and they're back in town, which is great, but I wanted to drop Traysia off at her house and she won't leave. So I need to find Bannicky. So I'm assuming she's still in the castle, but I went there and I couldn't see anything. So this, all of a sudden I can go into it. So logically, there's something in here that I missed. I just don't know what it was. And I'm very concerned that it's another secret hidden staircase or some crap. Or like another path that's through a wall that I can't really see that I can go through until I start going through it. So, strap in. Also, there's booby ladies, so that's fun. But yeah, I'm down a person. And I have to fight everybody. So that's what's happening. Welcome back to Traysia, everybody. Why not try a window film that blocks ultraviolet? Because I have to, part of the problem is that these windows, what's the word for it? The seal is broken. I have to replace the windows anyway. So I'd much rather put up a curtain while I try to save money. Hey, Shiroyoni! Thank you for 38 months. Thank you for tier 3 subbing. Welcome back. That counts as like 5 million subs. That doesn't make any sense. Anyway, I can't be hurt. I'm invincible. I'm really cool. Anyway, yeah, the seal, basically like what makes the window good and have insulation or whatever, essentially, it no work because the people we bought this house from sucked. It's the shortest way to say it. So we need to replace almost all the windows in the house. So putting up a film is not going to help me not bake to death, unfortunately. I am simply going to bake. Hey. Used a window film when you lived in a state that didn't experience winter. It was nice. Currently, we just have to save up until we can afford to replace our windows. I think we have a friend who is currently doing something very similar, so at least I'll have a recommendation. Instead of we've had some very hit or miss contractors since we bought the house, but yeah. So right now it's gonna be curtains. So all of these treasures were open. Maybe I'm supposed to interact with them or like go. I didn't open these. They were already opened, which made me think that like Bannicky had been here or some pirate or something. Oh, nope. Because I went through all of this and it was just a dead end. It's a monster. It's booby ladies. Yeah, it is gonna be curtains for me. I don't know, just walk a direction. Oh, I also might be a little weird today. I woke up at 7 a.m. Far too early. I play video games for a living. I'm not supposed to be awake that early. I just had a lot of stuff to do today. Shooting down is so hard. Ring-wielding bikini ladies. They have claws. There's a picture of them in the manual. ISIS soldiers. Pretty cool. Yeah, I have like 7 ghost sticks on all my characters, so nobody's gonna be hurting me anytime soon. Did I watch any of the Nintendo Direct? No, I was driving. Well, I was in a car, so I did not watch any of the Nintendo Direct. I saw in the Discord there were like 700 messages and something Peach has a game. That's literally all I saw. Wait, what's that? Okay, there's something. How do I get to it? Oh, maybe it's just... Darn it. Oh. So, again, like, I see that there is a path, but we did all this and nothing happened, so I feel like I missed something. Oh, I'm not gonna watch it. I'm also not very interested. I don't really play I don't really play new games. And I find out from my husband if we're playing them on the couch. So, this is adjusted funny. Oh well. Yeah, I never watch those news thingies. You guys, I don't know how to explain this. Because my husband's in the industry, I hear videos game discourse all day, every day, in like 3 different channels, including from him out loud with his mouth. And I don't care anymore. Like, I'll listen, but it's like constant. So, I don't know. I like playing them. I like older stuff, obviously, now. But it's been very rare for a new game to come out and I'm like, yay! And then I play it, I'm like, wow, it's as good as I was hoping. So I don't really have expectations for games anymore. So, I don't know. That blocked you because you said blow me away, and it was like, this is sexual. Do you want this in your chat? Okay, so this is a really weird big room. There's gotta be something here that I initially missed, but it's so big, and I thought, nothing is happening. How on earth could this be it? So I'm wondering if there's like something I'm supposed to press. Anyway, the newest game I've been playing is not a new game, and it's a game that I've played before. I've been playing No Man's Sky in my free time. Everyone is playing that new Starfield game. I've never really been interested in it. But a bunch of my friends were like, man, this makes me want to go into space, and I don't really like this space. Let's go back to No Man's Sky. And I like rose from the bog to say, I will play it again. So I'm currently trying to figure out the cheapest way to upgrade my prettiest ships to being the coolest ships. I have one of those original exotic ships. Because I really liked that game when it came out, unlike everyone else who was like, this game isn't anything like we wanted. Oh yeah? Guess who doesn't watch game premieres or trailers? Me! So I had no expectations to be ruined. Worked out for me. Surely there is something on one of these stupid blocks. Oh, it's monsters. Anyway, that's not to say you guys shouldn't get excited. I love hearing that you guys are excited. It's really fun. But you started playing. Oh my god, I know you did, Bren, because yesterday Rain said, finally, Bren is playing it. I have someone to talk to. So he's very happy. I think I said, oh, and it's the best person to play it, too, because Bren will actually care and talk about it. Yeah, apparently that Exocolonist game is really good. Your big hyped outer space game was, well, that's not gonna happen. Sorry. Can't wait for 20 years to pass so we can watch me play No Man's Sky. If you guys want to watch me play No Man's Sky and just like space out, not, damn it, I made a pun. Space out like zone out, not whatever. I could set that up. No one wants to watch that. I'm not talking. What I currently need to do is walk around. I need to go to really cheap. Here's what I'm gonna do the next time I play for a couple hours, so it'll be really boring. I need to go to a cheap solar system that doesn't have a lot of money, sit in a space station, buy really, really cheap ships, scrap them, take their inventory upgrades that I get from scrapping them and shove them into my very special ship so that my S-class ship can have technology and cargo slots without me spending money.
Don't worry, I'll cover the cost of your crime. I'm so proud.
Thank you. Oh, I have to do a doodle. Oh no, it's these nasty things. These are doppelgangers and I don't like them. They're creepy and fleshy. Someone rising from the bog to play No Man's Sky? How is that? How am I supposed to draw that? I don't think that fits the... Oh, whatever. I'll do it anyway. I literally don't know how to draw that. Hold on. I gotta think. I know how to draw someone rising from a bog, but I don't know how to imply they're gonna play No Man's Sky. Yeah, I highly recommend it. I don't know. It's not everyone's cup of tea, but if you just want to, like, jam out, it's quite good. You played 2 hours of Starfield and all you can think of is maybe I should check out the latest No Man's Sky update instead. That's what literally all of my friends have done. And now we're all playing No Man's Sky together instead. So, if that is your impulse, you're not alone. Can't believe we're not playing that game for my class. I feel like my husband would be an incredible games teacher, like educator, because his knowledge and like breadth of understanding what video game fits the perfect like mood or idea or whatever is so good. I think when he is satisfied making games, if that ever happens, he should absolutely go into education. He's smart. Ship scrap grind. That's what I've got to do. Because I love my ship. My current one. I did an old thing that I don't know if you can do anymore. Where you go to a space station and you buy a specific type of map. And that map 50% of the time would lead to a crashed ship. And that ship was always guaranteed to have one more slot than your current ship, because you'd have to replace them because you couldn't have more than one ship at the time. And so I made it so even though I have a C-class ship, it has max cargo, so well, it had for the time max cargo slots. Do you see the things that I do in these video games? That's not fun to watch. Then again, what are we doing now? Nothing. Lost. Anyway, so that's why I have a really good ship, but it's C-class, and it's not as cute as my, like, weird red orb ship. Also, I can't really stream it all the time, even if I wanted to, because I play with my friends sometimes, and I don't want to make them be on stream. That'd be really weird. Pro No Man's Sky strategy. I used to really like the game. It was a really cool way to just like zone out, and when I had a really stressful job, like it was great. Draw a Traveler rising from the bug. Oh hey, one of the people I play. Hey Vigor, I've been playing with Vigor, who's one of my oldest friends. Not a rando, I promise. You can't put Baldur's Gate first. I already beat Baldur's Gate once, so I'm satisfied for now. Until there's been some bug updates, I won't be playing it again. I want to do some Dark Urge stuff, but not yet. Love reading. I know. He's so smart. I'm obviously biased, as I did marry him, so it sounds fun. If I'm not playing with friends, we'll see. But I don't want to, guys, it hasn't even been 2 weeks of this new schedule, and I'm already like, I should be streaming more. I need this time off because I'm losing my mind, and if I start doing it again, I'll go even more nuts. So gotta be good. I touched every single pillar in this place, and I did not find my girl. Yeah, I need to not let streaming take over. It's hard when games are your relaxing thing and they're your work. I'm sure a bunch of you understand that. How am I gonna draw this? Sea of Thieves was your friend game? I had some friends who were playing Sea of Thieves, and I watched them a couple times, but I never played it myself. Where the fuck is this girl? Yeah, I've heard that the story for Dark Urge is very worth it, especially on your second playthrough. Like it's you can like appreciate it more, which is why I'm specifically waiting. But again, we had so many Act 3 bugs. Some that made it impossible to end quests that we'd worked on really hard for a long time, or having to redo final boss fights over and over and over because a bug was happening. That made the quest incompletable and uncompletable. Not completable. Whatever. I think we played like 100 hours of that game, and I think 10 to 20 of those hours were troubleshooting multiplayer and other bugs. So that game needs it needs to cook a little longer. Yeah, I really like No Man's Sky. If Starfield is like not quite your jam, maybe check it out. It is different though. But if you like want to fly around and look at planets, and I named, there was like a weird little armadillo that was going in the dirt, and I named it a scrubbler, I think. You can like name creatures and upload it so that anyone else that ever plays that game will be like, wow, what's this little guy? And it'll be like, Karkalla named this Scrubbler. I haven't been naming planets though. I feel like I'm not creative enough, and then they get stuck with their default planet name forever, so I should get better at that. You wouldn't upload a Scrubbler? Well, I would. Sounds like a Pikmin name, does it really? That's funny. How am I gonna, okay. I think I've decided. RJ gave me a good idea. I said your real name, whatever. No one knows you, only I know you. I'm drawing a Gek coming out of a swamp. See, this is why I can't play games with my friends on stream, because I context switch when I'm hanging out with them. And I say their real names to them. I don't remember what a Gek looks like! I've ruined everything. I'm gonna keep doing this fight. And drawing this picture. Gek. Not Gex. Not that lizard. A different type of lizard. Okay, this looks very dumb, but if you've played the game, you'll be like, wow, it's totally accurate. Focus, camera, I know you can do it. Look at my beautiful picture. It's a Gek. Coming out of the primordial ooze to play No Man's Sky. There's seaweed on its head. I hope you like it. I'm sorry it's bad. If you like it, Agathos. Hi, Mama. Thank you for priming. Coming out of her well to play No Man's Sky. Yes. March, you should play No Man's Sky with me. No Man's Sky. Awesome, Gek. Thank you. If Travelers and Corvex weren't so, or like the other ones, the ones I don't like, were easier to draw, I would have drawn one, but a Gek is easier. Units received. I can't do her voice. We played a game recently that had a voice just like hers, though. What is that? Hold! I was right. Random invisible staircase again. Cool. Oh, it is Floyd. Fuck you. Oh, they have Banki. Good to see all of you again. I'm glad you came. What, you rat? Who do you think we are? Listen to what I'm going to tell you. All the wizards in the north are gone. Thanks to you, all of my ambitions are gone. The queen is dead, and the magic is gone. Oh, was the queen the one? I didn't think I destroyed the black light magic, but okay. Now I'm still alive. I hate all of you. If only you hadn't existed! I learned about your hometown when you lost your memory. It was then that I made my mind up to take revenge on you. You should pay for what you have done to me! It was easy to get rid of your hometown. I had a better idea. Your own hometown belonged to the one whom you hated the most! How do you like that? Ha 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 ha! Hold on. He's forgetting the fact that from day one, he has been attacking towns, killing people. He's destroyed multiple people's kingdoms that are in my party. You're the evil one, butthole. Floyd, I don't hate you. The magic of the North is finished. I admit that I took away your hope and ambition. What good is it to fight you now when you've lost everything? Floyd, go. There's nothing left to fight about. I disagree! This guy has proven time and time again all he wants to do is like genocide everybody. But worse, he wants them to like, he like tricks them into fighting each other so they genocide their own town. You, darn you! Go, warrior of Isis. I don't need your sympathy. I'm not fighting him yet? No, I'm fighting. Look, haven't you noticed that they can't hurt me? You fool. Guys, if Floyd gets away again, I don't know how I'm going to emotionally recover. Also, if Floyd can hit me, I'm going to be incredibly shocked. There's no way, right? I've basically built a raft that I hold out in front of my people made of like ghost sticks. So if he were to hit me, that would be the strongest person in existence. Though you know, it is really funny that he's like, I could have killed everyone in your town, but I didn't. I took it over to make you feel bad because you made me feel bad. That's a good villain right there. I really hope we don't let him go. This is one of the first times in a game where I'm like, we really, really need to kill the bad guy. I don't want him to live. I would like for him to perish. Chief of ISIS. Oh, these are special ISIS ladies. I didn't notice. Roy's trying to work through his emotions. As long as Traysia and Banagi don't die, I will be pleased with this video game. But if they die, I'm gonna be mad. Because what was it all for? What a silly game. What if Magellan dies before he gets his revenge? He'll be crushed. That would be pretty sad. That's fair. I don't want anyone on my team to die. But I guess I just don't want, and well, I don't want anyone to die. It'd make me really sad. Hey, hey. Hopefully I'm doing well because I think we're about to kill Floyd. They just gotta get these 1 points in before the end. Wow, they leveled up twice? Holy ravioli. I think I just got 9999 experience. Darn, I lost again! I will never give up! Roy, I will be waiting for you. No, it's not the end! I will be waiting for you at the side. Wait, at the temple on the other side of the mountain. Floyd, you son of a bitch. Temple on other. Oh, right. The mountain. Of course, this isn't the end because there was an entrance to the mountain I couldn't go into. Waiting for you. Well, that was a cool effect. The temple. Well, we have to get there. That's right. We better go to Banagi. Thank you. Thank you. You've come for me. Of course we came to get you. Right. We are friends. Zone. Thank you, Roy. Let's go. Floyd has escaped. We have unfinished business. Is Traysia still in my party? No, she's right there. Okay. Can I move? I can't. I can move. This is far enough, Roy. I'll go to my father's house from here. Thank you, Magellan and Bellenew. Roy, thank you. Oh, don't think Banagi, though, you ungrateful. We couldn't do anything when they took the townspeople hostages. It is all right now. Oh. Yeah, that is her dad. Are you really God, he's repeating himself. I have become a great guy, though. Thank you. Please don't do anything dangerous, and don't leave me alone. Well, I'm gonna leave you alone to go into the mountains. Bye. Okay. Let's heal save, and then we have to walk. We have to walk north through the mountains, and then it's like up and left. And there's a big hole in the mountain. Well, Banaki is pretty much... She has like the most character development of any of the characters, and I really like her. So I'm glad they're doing something. It's just a little funky. Okay, up. It is a bit strange that they keep making her leave, but like having a character leave can be impactful. It's just kind of like weird. Ah, he couldn't reach. Do, 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 ba, 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 ba. Hopefully she moves and actually hits that guy. Alright, he moved, so we're good. Maybe she means don't die and leave her alone. Anyone could be saying anything at this point in the game, and I would believe it. After the queen said, "Why is it evil to hurt people?" I think anyone... I don't think anyone can shock me anymore. That was by far the best thing in this game. I would tell someone to play this game just to see how they react to that speech. It was very funny. I liked it a lot. God, that was good. It's like even better than "people die when they're killed" lines. God, it's so good. You can't walk like that. Try to do that. I wonder what level I am. I'm level 58? What on earth? Okay. God, it would be awful if this is one of those games where if you got too high a level, it like wrapped around to put you at level 1. Alright, surely it's this. This is the thing I couldn't go in. Now the question is there a random pixel that's a stair? Son of a... Okay. I was going to be so mad. That's, you know what? I do have a complaint about the game, and it's that there are too many... That thing is called a high doppel. There are too many enemies in this game that... Not enemies. There are too many sections of this game where they expect you to find a completely hidden stairway. Like... One, two... I think that was the third or fourth one? Because there was the path underground that was really hard to see. There were like 2 adjacent rooms and there was just happened to be a path between them. There was the merchant town in the many cities thing. Was it them? I don't know. There was that one where the like stairs, you couldn't see them, but you had to click on them. There was this one where I had to find a hidden stairway. There was the one earlier where the guy had to like... Not the guy. How do I explain it? The master, the blind master was like, my guy will show you where it is, but I like had to find it anyway. That's a lot of hidden things it expects you to find on your own. I would change that. I wouldn't have any of them be hidden. I would let you see where you're supposed to fucking go. Ugh. Oh, it would also be nice if I could see what stats items had without buying them and putting them on, but that is kind of fun. Obviously the inventory is pretty cumbersome, but... Alright, for the love of God, don't let there be anything hidden. Okay, when I get to dead ends, I'm just gonna press my face into walls and click things, because, like, what's the harm? Maybe it'll save me in the long run. Is there a Traysia 2? I don't know. I highly doubt it for some reason. Oh shoot, that guy's probably gonna move now. I mean, I'd play it. Man, I'm so bummed. I think about Alundra a lot, but now that I've seen a little bit of what Alundra 2 looks like, my desire to play it to see what's different and what it's like has, like, tanked entirely. It looks like an N64 demo, the little bit of gameplay that I saw. So that's not a compliment. And if you saw the original Alundra, you'd be like, wow, like one of the greatest puzzle games with action and really sad story and very good music. And then you'd be like, Alundra 2, let's look at what that looks like. Oh no. I was hoping it was like a Chrono Trigger, Chrono Cross thing where it was just people having really, really high expectations and not being what they hoped for and changing parts of the story that they cared about too much. And no, it looks like looks like Dookie. It looks like poop. One of you very kindly sent it to me, but where did I buy it? I don't. They're starting to scoosh into my head, so I can't quite remember. I'm pretty sure one of you sent it to me. And I was like, this is great, I'll play it anyway. But again, I looked at it and I was like, oh, this might make me sick. It's so disappointing. The first one was amazing. Somebody tried to tell me that that new Sea of Stars game had cool Lufia 2 puzzles, and I was like, does it though? No. Not even close. I'm sorry, but we played like 5 or 6 hours of that game and I am negative charmed. I didn't enjoy it at all. So something about modern games that say they're inspired by Chrono Trigger, I feel like they're all bad. And like I have some friends who are super into them and they all like them. And I'm like, why would I play this when I can play an actual... Why do I want to play a game that just looks like a retro RPG? I can play them. We can all play them. More and more of them are available now. What? Fuck me. Alright. This might be difficult. I hope I don't have to map this. Oh cool. A dead end. So, I don't know. Like, the art doesn't do anything for me. Nothing. I got nothing. Like, the characters are really bland. The writing is usually really weird. Don't be a mimic. Blueberry. Thank you. It just feels like they put a lot of effort into the aesthetic and the style, but there's no substance or heart in them. And I don't want to have to play a game for like 40 hours to get to the point where characters have personality and like something happens. I didn't really like Octopath 1. I thought there were a couple characters that were pretty cool. And then we bounced off of Octopath 2, which was really disappointing. I'm also, I don't know, people seem to really like the art style in that, but I find that the effects and the lighting kind of makes it pointless to have the pixel art at all. Like, I can't see anything. And the font is so small. So I have a really, really hard time with that. Why are there so many stairs? This motherfucker is in here somewhere. Floyd. Anyway, it's such a bummer. I don't like being like, I hate this type of game. But I think it's gotten to the point where I have to accept that I do not like games in the style of retro RPGs. I like retro RPGs. Like, someone trying to capture the feeling of another game is pointless to me because I would rather go play that game. That's just how I feel. And I've tried to play quite a few of them at this point. And it's a bummer because, like, it's the same with new Pokemon. Everyone's enjoying and talking about it, and I'm like, I don't like the taste of this sandwich. I just did 300 damage. You have a big gripe with modern games and small font. I don't have great eyes. If I'm sitting on my couch and I can't read your font, I'm not gonna play your game. Yum. Yeah, they do, a lot of the time they do fail to capture their own identity. And like, I also think the combat is kind of neat. It's basically Mario RPG mixed with Octopath, which is like, that's cool. But I don't really like Octopath systems, so it's just not for me. And I'm really glad that I have a bunch of friends who are like, this is great, it's really like speaking to me and it's emotionally hitting me, and I'm like, yay! Enjoy! Have fun! Why? Dead Rising's font? Dead Rising, the zombie mall game? You jumped into Scarlet as your first Pokemon since Yellow, and it's been fun. I'm really glad. My issues with that Pokemon game are more to do with my performance issues on my particular Switch than about the game itself. I think the game does some really interesting stuff, and I think some of the character lines are cool. But it runs like shit on my Switch. I don't know why it's so bad. Maybe if they've done some updates, it'll run better now, but I couldn't finish it. Your lunch break is over. Good luck on finishing. Thank you, Tempest. I hope you have a good rest of your day. Where do you think Floyd's gonna run to after this? A hole in the ground? A hole in the sky? There is no way Floyd gets away again. Which is what I said in the last fight, but still. God, I hope he doesn't. Dead Rising was notorious for unreadable font because it was right in between the jump from CRT to HD TVs. Oh, there's stairs? No, it's a chest. Boone's shield. If this is an Aries ring, I'll be so pissed. I wonder who can wear it. I don't need more defense. I'm not even going to be able to see it. Why am I looking at my defense as if to do something with it? Did it lower anything? Yes? Bastard of a game. It's not permanent, is it? Alright. Well... Karkalla is the only person on the planet allowed to start complaining about running out of retro RPGs. I agree with you because they have they're literally playing every single game ever. What have I done? How did I do this? Hey, I'm gonna take a quick break. Or I was going to. I'm tied here. I'm trapped here in cables. Alright, I'm going to take a break. So that I can play ads so that Twitch leaves people alone. I'll be right back. Thanks for waiting. I got more ice water. Staying pretty cool in here. I like that. I can't believe I'm in here. Oh yeah, I saw you guys. Oh my god, I meant to say this in Discord and I didn't have time. I saw you guys talking about the Twitch Turbo thing. I clicked their little thing that was like, yes, resubscribe me. And it like sent me a bunch of messages being like, hey, it's getting canceled. It's getting canceled. Hey, alert, alert, it's getting canceled. But when I clicked on it, it was like, it'll come back in 3 days when we resubscribe you at the higher thingy. And I was like, yeah, I know. But why are you waiting 3 days? It was so bizarre. Anyway, it happened like a week ago or two with no problems. So I saw that some of you were like, what's going on? Why is it canceling it and sending me alerts? Probably some back-end shit where they couldn't get it to like seamlessly transition, so they had to unsubscribe and resubscribe everybody. So do not be afraid. If you clicked to not cancel, it'll come back. It's just weird. It's just weird. Pricing changes usually have to... You can't just like change the price of something if people are still on it and it's changing at like specific times for subscriptions. I remember having... Like we changed our price once and it was really weird at my old company, so... That's what I'm assuming. It's just an assumption. Oh my god, I can't... I've been hearing about Unity for 2.5 days. At least it feels that way. I can't hear any more about Unity. May that CEO die, please. No, I can't say that. I'm actually not allowed to say that. May he die in a video game. 500 video games, specifically EA video games, and then may his wallet take all of his money. Does that work? Anyway, thank the Lord of video games that my husband no longer works in Unity as of like 2 weeks ago. Yay! Very lucky. May his wallet be a mimic? That'd be pretty funny. Rest and piss. Yeah. I don't know. It's just a mess. Anyway, I don't want to talk about it. I've literally... I will acknowledge it and say, yeah, it sucks. And I'm so unbelievably aware of everything that's happened. So, as I said, I get all of this video game news, like, shotgunned into my eyeballs every minute of the day. So, blurg. Ooh. May he lose a dead space over and over? Yeah. Are we your 4th channel of video games discourse? Yes, actually. I mean the 1st in my heart, but there are 4. Not to mention real life. The new Princess Peach game has her putting on cute outfits to get powers like Sword Fighter and... I don't know what Sword Fighter and Detective is. But putting on outfits to get powers sounds like Final Fantasy X-2, a game that I really want to finish. Did you hear about video games? They're canceled. Finally! We need a new season. What? Oh, okay. I didn't know who I was just attacking with. Breaking gamer nudes. Battletoads or something. No! And Kirby? Kirby's fine. I haven't played any new Kirby games in forever, but I heard that the one where he stretches into a car is quite good. Is Kirby a boy? Kirby seems like a they, them, or it situation to me now. That's weird. Never thought about that before. I guess we'd have to ask Kirby's dad. I don't know if Kirby has a gender. I'm trying to... I used to watch the TV show when I was in college, so... But I don't remember. Is this a fucking loop? I'm gonna lose my mind.
Hi, Karkalla heart.
Hey, Julia! Thanks for 30 months. Thank you very much for tier 2 subbing. I hope you're having a good Thursday. I'm going to beat this game today. If I have to stream until midnight, I'm beating this game. I refuse to give it more of my life. I think they say he in the cartoon. Well, that's not a thing, though. Maybe in the English version? I didn't watch the English version. Huh. Hold on. I have to Google... Is Kirby boy or girl? Aha! The internet says male in localizations but unknown in Japan. I was gonna say, because I don't remember anyone specifically saying anything. What's the source for this? Kirby is canonically gender neutral.
Lock the door, turn down the lights, put on a pot of coffee, and get working because we aren't leaving until this crime is solved.
Yes, correct. Hold on. Kirby is gender neutral as stated by Sakurai and the guidebook Poo 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 Taizen, among other sources, but is occasionally referred to with masculine terms like he, him pronouns. Cool! Man, it'd be so much funnier if they were like, Kirby's bubblegum. Kirby is Kirby. I like that more, but I do appreciate that they're like, I don't know. Kirby doesn't have a gender, there's nothing going on. I like that a lot. I do think that like in Brawl and stuff they said he though. That was a little weird. Old magazine ads used to say he's one tough cream puff. Also they used he for it. That's so cute though. I love Kirby. We're gonna play more Kirby games. Now that I have the Kirby 64 game. Thank you. Maybe we can play that. Alright, so this led to nothing for no reason. I guess it led to treasure. Let's go down here. Love to Corb. This doesn't seem to have a way out. What the f— I'm gonna eat Floyd's face. I don't understand. This leads to nothing. I feel like I've been everywhere then. Because we went up there. We went into all of those. Unless there's one... This is where I came out of. What's down here? Son of a... There's more. Yeah, crystal shards. Floyd? Why am I opening this stuff? I don't want this crap. Unless it's a sword that does more damage, I don't want it. One tough cream puff. I love Kirby. I had... Well, you guys know that Kirby Tilt and Tumble was one of my first ever video games that was just mine. Not my brother's or my dad's or at school. It was like Pokemon Yellow, Mario Paint, and Kirby Tilt and Tumble. I still have it and I love it very much. It was so fun. I used to play it in the car, which was very difficult. So there, if we beat this game somehow, if I don't get lost forever, we will be playing another game today. But depending on if the battery fix I did for one of them works, it's possible it'll be one or two things. I don't know. Who creates a giant room and hallway with a single chest that's filled with honey? Floyd! Floyd! Haven't you paying attention? It's Floyd and his evil plot to just make my life slightly inconvenienced. Oh. Have you played the Kirby SNES golf game? A little bit, yeah. I played it with my husband. Actually, we streamed it a little bit because it was on the Switch. It was fun. I'm bad at it, but I do like that they introduced Kibi, which is Kiro, yellow, Kirby. Brings me joy. Wait, what's Kibi then? Wait, are you real? Ugh, none of this matters. New game is Curb, no poll, democracy is cancelled. I mean, I could do that whenever I want. Basically, if I get like a super strong urge to play something and I can't create a poll that has all of it on there, I'm just gonna pick games, but I like polls. I think they're funny. I don't want items! Where's the man? I don't want this trash. I refuse to wear it. I will eat a blueberry for fun. Where's my blueberry? Munch. Thank you, game. I'm gonna make... You guys aren't gonna have a choice, and I'm going to play, This is promising. Secret? I'm going to play some games that nobody voted for, regardless of how you all feel. Bobble Bobble. Guys, I'm pretty sure that game gets super hard and unbeatable. I want to play Karkalla. If RPG or if tactics games won, that's what I was gonna play. You knew him. I mean, it was that, or I was gonna do Tactics Advanced too, even though it's not retro. But like, who cares? What's retro anyway? Retro is games that I feel like playing. That's what I've decided. What was the shooter? Ratchet and Clank. Which I panicked because I was like, oh shit. Is it here? And I thought I didn't have it, so if I couldn't find it, but I did find it, I was gonna play Mega Man 3. Which is shooting. It counts. So shut up. What was the tactics game? Karkalla. Do you mean you're gonna make a poll and when it's over play the game you want to play? No. No, no, no. I would be... Basically, what I would do is have a poll, play the poll game, and then instead of introducing a new poll, be like, hey, I'm gonna pick the next game. You know? Some type of different thing. Or we'd have a poll that goes for 2 games, you know? It'll just be a little different. Is there a console cutoff? There used to be. Actually, I can't play PS3 games right now. My capture card doesn't work with the PS3 HDMI workaround that worked with my old capture card, which is why we're not playing Ni no Kuni. So, I have to figure something out with that. We went that way. I still have the old one, but it's in my husband's computer. And, at the moment, he uses it to speedrun Earthbound and stream and record it. And the reason I replaced it was because I was having, like, lag issues. It had, like, if you stream... Well, I don't stream as long anymore. When I streamed for 6 hours, around the 3 or 4 hour mark, it would desync the audio, which would drive me nuts. It wasn't really noticeable on your end, but on my end, it was, like, very bleh. And it would just slowly get worse. It was almost like like some type of leak, like it would slowly build. I figured the shooter game was Mega Man. You were betting Mega Man X3. Oh, I was gonna play 3-3 because I bought it. But yeah, I wanted to play Ratchet and Clank because I asked for that for Christmas a lot. I think I asked for a birthday and Christmas. My parents didn't get it, so I was kind of excited to try that, but that's okay. Your PS3 workaround was getting a splitter. Yeah, I did that. I have the splitter. It's in one of these boxes. I bought a splitter specifically recommended and confirmed to do that, but my capture card doesn't. It's still blocked. Something about the capture card is blocking it. So most of the people who do that thing with the splitter use Elgato, and I'm using AverMedia now because they have less lag problems. AverMedia is just better in general for retro streaming, I think. But apparently not for PS3, which technically isn't retro. So there you go. That's the console cut off now. PS3 can eat my shoes. Basically, when it goes to straight HDMI, like, does this have HDMI? Like, my ability to stream it goes down the toilet. I mean, I used to use the PS3 with component. It looked like crap. Yeah, if you notice, I did take the PS3 games off of the list for now because I don't know how I'm gonna do it and not have it look like poop. Most of the component and composite cables that we have just can't, like, they're not good, or they've been like folded so many times that they have issues. They have like damage. PS3 isn't retro, just came out last year. My friends had PS3s in college, which makes me feel like, no, of course it's not. But also the Wii came out like right as I was going to college too, so. We're all old now, guys. We have to accept it. Alright, I was gonna check down here. Nope, that's still loose. What the hell is this little thing? Nothing. I hate this place. I fucking hate this place. Oh. So I looked more into that Atari thingy, and it does seem to be like very overpriced for what it is. Like, I have an Atari in my house, I just can't stream with it. It's cool that it plays games, but it doesn't play all of them. And people were like, look, if you're gonna emulate, you might as well just do it the good way, that's for cheap. And I was like, okay, that's fair. So I'm not gonna be getting the thingy. I think if you're like into it and you want to collect and do all that stuff, I think that's sick, but for now I'm not gonna bother. Those are cool emotes. Stream Oregon Trail and Zork. I think I bought Zork. I don't think it's in the list though, because I'm pretty sure my husband was like, don't fucking stream that. I'm pretty sure I showed him a list of games I bought on Steam and he was like, do not do that one. Oh my god, is this also? No way. It has to be here somewhere. Please, game. Please. What Atari thingy? So the company that currently owns Atari is putting out what is essentially an emulator box that lets you use original carts. And they claim you can play more than 2,600 carts, but it looks like it doesn't come with the right controller or something. I don't know. What did they call it? New Atari. It's very creatively called the Atari 2600 Plus. But it is $130, which, it's apparently using kind of older emulator tech. And so, due to that, a lot of people are like, you know, if you don't already have something, or you aren't like tech savvy with that stuff and you really just want to use your carts, it's fine, but you can get like a lot of stuff for cheaper. My husband is home. It's a loud noise. But I'm not like familiar with emulators and stuff. So when people were talking about it, I had to ask a lot of questions because I was like, what is this? I don't know. I wish I wasn't lost. This is a bummer. You have a Retron that only plays NES games. You wish you would have gotten a big one that plays NES, SNES, and Genesis. I think I've seen those in the retro community. They seem cool. That's the thing though, like, is the Atari worth it? I have no nostalgia for it. My first console was an SNES. So anything, I have really enjoyed most of the NES games I've played, but I have seen other ones, and I have seen Atari games. They're not great looking, you know what I mean? What the hell is that room? They don't look like they'd be particularly fun, like maybe to noodle around a little bit in. What we wanted to do was just have like Atari Day and play all of our games, but for $130 to play games we already own? I have to, after this fight, I'm going to take a super quick break because I want to see what the heck's going on in my house. Yeah, Fexanadu is a game that's on the list. I'd like to play that. It was very kindly sent in. I loved the Zeldas I played on NES. Castlevania 1 was fun. Was Chrysalis NES? That one was fun. Historically worth it, but not worth playing. Yeah. It kind of is, they're still in the mode of arcade games where you kind of go to a place and you noodle around in a little game and laugh with your friends, and that's kind of it. I'm good with that being the experience, but I'm not going to pay $130 for that. I'm not a collector for collection's sake. I'm a collector because you have to be in order to play stuff like this, so. There was nothing up here then. What is this section? Hold on. All right. I'm gonna be right back. Like, give me 2 minutes. Okay, I got the update I needed. We're good. Need an auto battle option? That'd be fun. That would kind of make there nothing to do in the game, so I don't know about that actually. Ugh. Yeah, it's very drum heavy, this song. That does feel very Genesis-y, huh? I'm trying to like learn what is quintessential Genesis outside of all the video games that seem to be popular because they all make me motion sick. So if this section doesn't have it, where the hell am I supposed to go? I really, 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 really don't want to have to make a map of this place. That would be a bummer. There were no items in this game to make random encounters not happen. But also... Huh. You know what I just realized? This is maybe the first, maybe second-ish time in the game where I'm tired of fights. Like, they're happening in a way that's disruptive to me solving a puzzle, which hadn't happened before. Like, we specifically talked about that. How the encounter rate wasn't bad, and then I, like, jinxed myself and we got in a situation where they were getting in the way. How could there be this many division chiefs amongst the enemies? That doesn't seem fair. All RPGs should have repel items. I know. You know what I should be doing? I've been doing this because I was like, well, if I get really, really strong, like this, it'll be a lot easier. But like, we can't get hit. I should just be running away. Hold on, I have to make sure. I think there's anything in there. I'm gonna start running away. There's no way I'm not strong enough to do this stuff. Like, what's my... My attack is almost 500. I think we're good. My biggest concern right now is that not only are there like a million staircases, but that I'm gonna have to find another hidden one, which I really don't want. So this seemed to be a dead end. If I can keep going left... No, there doesn't... Oh, God. Well, no, we went in this one. What? I'm sorry. I already picked that up. Does that chest refresh? That's weird. I know I picked that up. Unless this entire area was wrong. That's how I got down here. I must have missed something. You know what? I wonder if my inventory is full and I'm actually not picking up that mail. I hope I'm not supposed to be, like, clicking on it. Will you be reading horror next month? My current plan is to read... I have two different things that I might read. One of them is for book club, but it is... I don't want to tell you guys the book club book ahead of time. But maybe I should. So book club is going to be Frankenstein, which also happens to be in the... Sorry, I'm trying to think. It's copyright free, which is great. It's in the public domain. But there was another one that I was like, ooh, we could read this as well. So I don't know. I haven't made up my mind. See, what is this? This is a big, long area. No, The Jaunt isn't scary. I read it. And that's definitely copyrighted. Like, Stephen King will murder me. Hello, look at this. This is all twisty. This has got to be it. Hey, Pet Projects. I can't remember the other one right now. I have it in a spreadsheet, though. Ever dive into Poe or Lovecraft? I was already depressed as a teen, so I really didn't have any. Yes! The loop was correct. You! I'm gonna kill you this time. He better not make... If you fight these soldiers, and then he's like, whoop, 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 and he disappears again, I'm going to scream. Okay. When I look back, you were the strongest enemy I ever came up against. I've never fought you, dude. Well, except in the very beginning. That's not true. I always calculated my battles well, therefore I never lost a battle until you came along. You always managed to stand in my way. You have made my fighting more interesting. I say, this is an unfortunate relationship. I agree with you. I want to end this fight with you once and for all. Here I come, Roy. It better actually be him. It's actually him. Kill him. Finally, stab the man. Kill all his little friends. There's no way you can hit me. Actually, let's... I can't wait for him to die. It's been 500 years. You put me in a stupid... I only did 80
At
damage?
least he didn't say, behold, I have the power of stick.
That would be so bad. That would be really bad. That would be quite awful. Wait, did it say no way. Hold on. I gotta hit him then. Unless... Yeah, because it doesn't say who's hitting. It says Freud! He was lying to me the whole time. His name is Freud. That's why we could never find him. And everyone kept saying the man. That's gotta be the reason. Right, everyone? Right. Oh, your troops are dwindling, sir. I want Roy to be able to hit him at least once, so I'm trying to get him over there.
Excited to feel some serious schadenfreude when we finally beat this guy.
What did she say? Schadenfreude, I appreciate what you were trying to say. Thank you very much for the 500 bits. She did say it wrong, unfortunately. She said, like, foie. It's French now. You can't hit me, buddy. Actually, letting Banagi stab him a bunch is pretty fitting, too. Alright, it's time. We're gonna completely surround him and punch him slowly until he dies, as is the way of the video game. No.
The old Freudian slip.
Thank you.
It seems kind of cold to make all of these jokes at this guy's expense.
Thank you, Factory Love Room. Thank you, Fractal. Also, boo. But he deserves it, honestly. If anyone deserves to be punned at, it's this jerk. Stab him, Roy. 205 damage to Freud. I'm so glad that I'm covered in sticks. If he gets away from this, I don't know what I'm gonna do.
Frog.
That's weird. Thank you. I wonder how much health he has. Quite a bit so far. Part of me is like, this is the moment to use all my stupid spells. But why bother? Let's win the correct way with stabbing. Yes! Thank you for that bajillion experience. He better actually be dead. Actually, we just knocked him down, so maybe he's not dead. Everyone's leveling up so much. Thanks for the oh, why am I getting experience? Oh. I'm glad to see you again. I've lived a full life. What? But this is not the end. No! Roy! Whoa! Oh, son of a Banagi, please. Come on, game. Banagi, get a hold of yourself, Banagi. It's the end. Roy, did you get hurt? Nonsense! You're talking nonsense! You tried too hard, I'm sorry. You tried too hard, Banagi. Listen, Roy, it can't be helped. I want you to live. I want you to live long for me. I love you, Roy. From the first time I met you, I knew the feeling. Roy, please listen to me. This is my last wish. I want you to marry Traysia. She has been waiting for you for a long time. Now is the time for you to love her. Do you understand, my dear boy? Oh, he cried. Well, that's depressing. I have to play still? You killed my coolest character. Am I gonna have to get in fights? I know where I am. I have to go this way. I'd be very upset if I get in fights still. I got experience too. I don't think the game's over. Shit. Okay, we'll go to Traysia. Maybe? Or my parents? They didn't say anything new. Okay. Welcome home. Please don't go away again. Oh? What? Why are we outside? Oh. Well then, Roy. I'll be back to see you someday. Oh, it's auto going. I'll never forget you. Don't forget about me either. I will never, never. But you are leaving us for sure? I'm not a bad voice. This is the game's fault. She's pestering me to accompany her to her hometown in the north. Of course it's in the north. What are you talking about? You're the one who wanted to go with me. Are they secretly dating? Ha ha ha. That's enough. Magellan, I wonder if we'll ever meet again. Sure, we will meet again. We will toast to each other then. We will enjoy talking of our adventure. Magellan, it's you who I was in love with. Let's get going, Bellenew. Take good care of Traysia. Just even say goodbye. Ugh. Traysia, this is the end of my adventure. It's been a long trip, but I feel as if it lasted only a second. I wonder what I gained by the adventure. You've gained a great thing. Your friend died. The most important thing. That's right. Let's go, Traysia. We will start a new life here in Johanna. Yes, Roy, we will do better than Bellenew and Magellan, won't we? Whoa. What the heck does that mean? They are dating. Oh, that's so pretty. A whole year has passed since Roy left Johanna. They said years, plural. Roy returned to his hometown, Johanna, after a long adventurous journey. There, he reunited with his sweetheart, Traysia. They got married and started a new life. Roy and Traysia built a small house and started a tavern and a shop that carried necessary items for journeying adventurers. That's cool. Their store never seemed to be busy. What? Oh no, they're going into debt. But they worked happily about the store. What? Oh, that must be Bellenew's, or that must be Banaghy's grave. On a fine day, they would often close the store early and go for a walk around the hill overlooking the town of Johanna. Their store was often a gathering place for young people who wished to travel to far away lands and travelers who stopped to rest during their long journeys. We're going to talk about the grave? Why are we talking about children at the grave? Whenever children begged the owner of the store to tell them an adventure story, he happily told them one of his wonderful adventures. Nope, adventure stories. His stories weren't about legendary, courageous men, or why is that double dot thing there? Or messengers of God. But what? They were about wonderful tales of the unknown land and adventures filled with dreams, romance, and adventures. Adventures filled with adventures. Adventure stories filled with adventures. Oh, this is the screen from the beginning, but it's pink now. Yay! The end. And Banaghy died. Oh, credits. A happy ending for us all. Well, at least Floyd actually died. I thought he was gonna get away. I think this is a new song. At least Freud blew up. Yeah, that felt pretty good. Was the writer trying to hit a word count? Maybe. So, a thing in Super Old translations, which this probably is, they had an amount of time the scroll had to go for, like an amount of characters, which equals time, and so they had to fill it out. So yeah, maybe. I actually think that the art in this game was really, really, really well done, especially for a game that was like 91, 92. I thought it was great. Congratulations on finishing a game named after a girl you barely see. I think we saw her for quite a bit, considering how many flashbacks there were. Program D. What? A fun adventure full of adventure stories, and they couldn't have made that funnier to read. This is a neat game. Though I liked it when they said that, like, oh, you had been adventuring for literal years and years, and then they were like, haha, it's only been a year. Also, somehow it was actually 6 months, because apparently traveling back took 6 months, because that's when we fought what's his face. Oh, I gotta try to like detangle my controller from this headphones. That should do it. There we go. Ba, 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 ba. It's one of your favorite localizations ever. It's a very fun and funny. Though the magic is still weird. Let's see if I can crack that open a little. Fix the light a little. The music was pretty good too, I have to say.
I missed all of today's stream, but I think I must have run
It's
into
not
the
over.
wizards of this game because I can't remember a time when I wasn't coughing constantly. Anyone got a full heal that cures the flu?
Oh man, I'm sorry, Joel. I hope you feel better. Congrats on turning green in real life and a carrot. Thanks for 3 years. Thanks for tier 2 sobbing. I really appreciate it. Oh, there's a guy named Corey. Hold on. USA people. Thank you very much for your incredible translation. I enjoyed it very much. It was satisfying. It was like just off enough where I liked it a lot. Special thanks, Riot Debuggers. Right Debuggers what? Giving your carrot sick now? Yeah. Right? Debuggers. Riot made this game. Oh no. They're gonna make me pay money to put Traysia in a different outfit. I've been drinking a lot of water today. I need to use the restroom. Dude, this is like perfect timing. It took like exactly 2 hours. I can't believe you can, that last tower, you could get so lost in there. That doesn't seem fair. So many people worked on this. What the heck? I'm surprised it didn't transition over to like, you know, a bunch of stuff on screen at once. Telenet Japan. I even never heard of them. Not once. They're on screen for quite a while too. This might be, oh, the end. Hey, we did it! Yay! I was like, I got more experience. Am I gonna be in another fight? Alright, well, the game sucks because it killed Banagi, but everything else about it was awesome. Oh.
And you.
Thank you, Diddler. My favorite. More games need to do it. Thank you very much. Karkalla at Japan. Dude, should make an email address at that. Corsair Bebop, thank you very much. Thank you for supporting me. Thank you for 38 months. Oh, Banagi fucking died. We beat Floyd and he was like, no! And he tried to do some type of weird beam and then he and Banagi ran into each other and exploded. And only her body was left and she was like, I love you, Roy. Go marry Traysia though. Good job. And then they buried her in town, I assume, behind the shop that they eventually built after Traysia and Roy got married. And also, apparently, Magellan has a crush on Bellenew and is like, oh yeah, she wants me to go hang out with her, and help her. And she was like, no, you wanted to follow me. So, there's something going on there, too. Did Earthbound do the and you? I don't know. I haven't seen the credits in a while. Yeah, got blown up, told us to marry a lady. That is what happened. Damn. Alright. Now that I've beaten it, I loved it. It was a mess, but it was a fun mess. It was really silly. What the heck? This wasn't in the game. Hold on. I gotta make it big. Look at this screen right here. Let's see if I can get it to focus. Don't worry. I'm sorry. It'll be unblurry in a second. I don't remember that girl's face looking like that. This is something else. Oh, it's a different game. Oh, my bad. It is a different game. I was like, what the hell? I want this. How do I get this game? You know why? Because the cover and the back look so similar. I thought it was the same game. Better than Super Mario 64. That's bait. You ready for the best song in the game? This is the best song in the game. I liked this game a lot. I really appreciate how like nobody knew anything about it except Max Knight basically, because it was just like all of us reacting together being like, what? Huh? I think it was fucking hilarious, everything that was like inconvenient. You need to go to the north. Actually, north is to the west. Also, I liked that it was made up of small chapters where you did things in areas and some of them were completely nonsensical. I liked that people kept falling in love randomly. I liked that I got to stick a bunch of sticks to myself to become invincible. That was weird. It was fun and stupid. If I stay in this save, she never dies. You rented this as a kid and you could never find the wood for the boat near the beginning. That makes sense because lots of things are simply invisible. Don't think you have anything to floodgate for this. Pretty much all of what you want to say I figured out on my own. Wow, that's never happened. Yeah, I was gonna say, do we even do it? I mean, I want to ask questions and stuff, but like, who would even know? Probably no one. Unless somebody who made this game is somehow in this chat and speaks English. That's how it normally works in real life. People just fall in love randomly all over That's true. Well, so we thought they were traveling for years and then the end of the game made it sound like they were traveling for 1 year. Which doesn't make sense considering other things that happened in the timeline. I made this. Yeah, but my feelings are it was fun. I think it was silly. The combat was interesting at first. It was definitely cool when it was hard at the beginning. And then I became too strong with the power of money and sticks. I think the queen and the dragon enemy bosses were really cool looking. I really like the fire effect from the dragon.
You think there's a chance that someone who made this game has infiltrated your chat?
Thanks. You're probably one of the most knowledgeable people in the world in this game right now. That might be right. What are they? I don't know. I don't know what they are. Let's just open floodgates because, like, why not? If you guys want to say stuff, feel free. I gotta snooze this. I want to know what the sticks are. Does anyone actually know? Because, like, the manual doesn't say anything. You have one thing you can say. Yeah, feel free. If you guys want to say anything about the game, maybe because, like, 3 of you have played it, I guess, just testing it and stuff. Like, how did you feel about it? Do you have any memories with it or whatever? Octavia looks so silly. I wish you could see. Those sticks were available in the first town. You can literally never take damage in the game from the start. Oh no! What? I'm glad. Okay. I'm glad it took me a little bit to figure that out then. Because that would have been very boring. I have a question. Has this game ever been speedrun? I don't know if any of you will know that. It's fine if you don't know. I don't know anything. It's been tazzed? Oh. I feel like this would be the perfect game for, like, GDQ. It's weird. If it was someone, like, charismatic doing it, it'd be great. The world record holder was in chat and Rain banned them. Did not. Rain hasn't been in here. You have the world record. No one can prove you wrong. No, you can't get a world record turning games off usually. Yeah. Oh, me? No. Not me. Someone else has to do it so I get to watch. Hour and 13 minutes? What? I don't think I'm... Well, I guess technically, yeah. I don't think I'm charismatic, personally. Maybe on stream I am. Google says sticks are just accessories from shops that enhance your defense. But what are they? That means they are sticks. That's impossible. Does anyone know what the Japanese was? They're Slim Jims. Traysia doesn't exist on speedrun.com. Magic wands. But they're not, though. Because they give you defense. And everyone can equip them, and there's a mage. And other people can't equip... Oh, but the mage doesn't even use... They use a bow and arrows. That's so weird. There's a reason why you've never heard of Telenet. They closed in 2007. I mean, that's quite a few years to have done something, though. You know? I remember Sears. That closed by... I think Sears still exists. I'm not sure. I don't think... Kmart? What works there? Blockbuster. In Live Alive, you can equip a trash can. Ha, jinx. Maybe they're sticks, but they're from a different genre. Like in an FPS, how you pick up armor. The sticks are just generic armor pieces like that. But the wrong genre. So builds until you're invincible? I don't understand. Traysia doesn't have a page on TV tropes. I've never gone to TV tropes on purpose. I didn't know people use that website. Isn't like all those websites are like covered in advertisements? Oh, hey Numenex! Thank you for 14 months! Thank you for tier 3 subbing. I really, really appreciate it. Thank you. Happy Thursday. Blockbuster still exists? Yeah, there's a Blockbuster and it's near where I live-ish. I could drive to it in a day. I think it's in Oregon or Washington? I don't remember. It's around here somewhere. Oh my god, oh my god. Look at her fucking face. Hold on. Where's my secret screen? This one? Look! Whoa! screen's kind of broken. Doesn't really work. I fix that. There we go. Oh my god. Cat. She's so beautiful. Blockbuster road trip. Dude, Mr. Jawbones, I would go to Blockbuster with you. EP. Well, I thought the game was fun. I hope you guys enjoyed it. This song plays in your head when you don't know what to order at a restaurant? Jeez. Alright, so, I'm gonna take a quick break and then turn on a video game and we're gonna see if it works, and if it does, we're gonna play that. But it's a surprise maybe. Ooh.